everyone, this is Usman with O-Level Mathematics. I'm back today to give you tips, tools and techniques to solve quadratic equations. Students of IGCSE as well as GCSE should remember there are two main objectives that you have to attain. Number one, students, you should know how to solve quadratic equations. Number one, by factorization. Number two, by completing the square method. And number three, by the use of quadratic formula. And number two includes, students, how to write a quadratic expression in completed square form. Solving quadratic equation is a nightmare to some of the students. The word quadratic sounds really very complicated. It doesn't sound only, it looks complicated when you first look at this type of equation, 2x squared plus 5x minus 7 equals to 0. However, students, over the course of today's tutorial, you are going to see that solving a quadratic equation is not that complicated. If you learn the techniques or the tips that I'm going to give you, you will see solving quadratic equation is a fun. So students, what we are going to do in our first part of the tutorial, we are going to solve quadratic equation simply by factorization method. We also can call it completing square method. Students, first thing that you should know is what is the general form of the quadratic equation. And general form of the quadratic equation is going to be ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0. Students, first step, just come up with the values of a, b and c in your given equation by comparing it to the general form of the quadratic equation. Now see over here, x squared is having a number a with it, its coefficient is a. So here x squared is having the coefficient equals to 2. So you can say that the value of a is going to be 2. The coefficient of x is going to be b, so b over here is going to be 5. And the constant number that is all alone is c. So here we are having c equals to minus 7. Remember, always include the signs. So by comparing given equation with the general form, we will get the value of a, b and c. A equals to 2, b equals to 5 and c is equals to minus 7. In factorization method, students, just make this line and write it like this. What you have to do here, simply multiply this a with c and write that number over here. And write b beneath this line, which is equals to 5 in our case. Now you have to look for two numbers which when should multiply give you minus 14 and which when added should give you 5. For that particular two numbers, what you have to do, simply find the factors of this 14, all the factors of minus 14. What they are going to be? Factors of 14s are going to be 1 into 14, 14, 2 into 7, 14, 7 into 2, 14, 14 into 1, 14. Now you have to select a suitable pair which when multiplied should give you 14, which when added should give you 5. So this 2, 7 or 7, 2 is the best pair. Second part of the question is, second part of your thinking must be to add the sign with this pair. My tip to you is always use the sign of this b with the larger number, which is in our case 7, and decide for the sign of the second number by your own mind. Now see, I have chosen plus 7 and minus 2. See, what is the sign of this b over here? Over here it is positive. So place the sign with the larger number, which is 7 in our case. Now if I put plus with 2, I will get 9. But I don't need 9, I need 5 over here. So I have to put minus 2 over here in order to get 5. Now plus into minus is going to be minus and 7 into 2 is going to give me 14. So my best suitable pair for this equation for the midterm breaking is going to be 7x minus 2x. Now this term is going to be written like this. First number 2x squared, first term, it will remain the same. The last term minus 7, it is going to be the same. However, the midterm is going to be broken into minus 2x plus 7x. Now make the pair of these two and the pair of these two and take whatever common in the first pair is. It is 2x. If I take 2x common, I will left with x minus 1 in the first pair, plus 7 is common in the second pair, and I'm going to left with x minus 1. Now we are having again two terms, 2x into x minus 1, 7 into x minus 1. X minus 1 is common over here. So take x minus 1 common, so you are left with 2x plus 7 equals to 0. Now two numbers when multiplied are giving me the result equals to 0. It means that either the first factor or the second factor is equals to 0. So I can place x minus 1 equals to 0 or 2x plus 7 equals to 0. And if I solve it, x is going to be 1 and x is going to be minus 7 divided by 2. What does it mean? If x has the value 1, then this whole thing is going to be left hand side is going to be equals to 0. Now students, let us learn how to solve the quadratic equation by using quadratic formula. Students, let us take the same question what we have learned how to find. The first step is find the values of a, b and c, and a here is going to be 2, b is going to be 5 and c is equals to minus 7 like we did in the previous question. Students, you should know what the quadratic formula is. The quadratic formula that we know till now is this one, and its value is x equals to minus b plus minus square root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. Now the simple method to solve it, simply substitute the values of a, b and c in this quadratic formula. So x is going to be, b is replaced with 5. Here b square is going to be 5 square, minus is minus, 4 is 4, a is 2 and c is multiplied, replaced with minus 7 and is multiplied with this. This a is going to be replaced with 2. So what we are having in this equation, minus 5 plus minus 5 square minus 4 into a which is 2 minus 7 which is c and 2 into a which is 2. By solving it, what we are going to get? We are getting minus 5 plus minus 5 square is 25, 4 into 2 into 7, 4 2s are 8, 8 7s are 56, minus into minus is giving us plus. In the denominator 2 into 2 will give us 4. So if we solve it further, we are going to get 1 plus minus under root of 81 divided by 4. Root of 81 is 9, so 1 plus minus 9 divided by 4. There are two signs, 1 plus 9 and 1 minus 9. So we can write it separately, x equals to 1 plus 9 divided by 4 and x equals to 1 minus 9 divided by 4. 1 plus 9 equals to 10, 10 divided by 4, or if we simplify it, we are going to get 5 divided by 2. 1 minus 9 divided by 4 is minus 8 over 4 and x is equals to minus 2. Students, you can see clearly over here, we are getting the same values of x that we have got in the factorization method. And this brings us to the end of today's tutorial. As always, thank you very much for watching Mathematics with Usman. Have yourself a productive day. See you in another tutorial. Till then, it's goodbye.